Merry Christmas to my gorgeous Veilers, the gorgeous goddesses who run this ship. Merry Christmas. Let's see what we got. Ooh, made a squeak. Oh, it's a little triangle game. You know, those little, ooh, I like that shit. And let's read the joke. Gotta read the joke. How bad is this? What happened to the hyena who swallowed a stock cube? He made a laughing stock of himself. Oh, God. Yeah. It's time for those dad jokes popping out of the Christmas crackers. Let's get into it, guys. December 2020 overview. Aries, you've got a lot of energy this month to expend, and it will shock those around you how much vitality you have. Keep this up. You're going to need it going into 2021. Taurus, oh my goodness. Work is highlighted for the last month of 2020 and the opportunities coming are mind-blowing. Take up all these golden ops as you need to have these firmly cemented before the new year hits. Gemini, it's all about love this month or not. Some will be proposed to, some will marry, and some will simply walk away. Either way, the theme this Christmas time is love and all the trimmings and trappings that go along with it. Cancer, one day at a time, my crab legs. Don't stop dreaming or daydreaming about the future. However, the work you have now has to be streamlined by 2021. There may be some misunderstandings around who's doing what, so clear that up first before taking on anything else. Leo, you will meet someone very interesting at a social function this month and they will offer you all sorts. If it's work related, ensure that you read the fine print, or even better, get your lawyer to look things over. Virgo, home is highlighted this month and you may find you take up a very lucrative investment, either buying a new home or starting renovations. Feeling very grown up, you will happily and securely make these decisions. Well done. Libra, the middle of the month will have shown you how you need to change your life, and now. These decisions are huge, but it'll be such a sense of relief waking up on Christmas morning with the whole day stretched out ahead of you. Scorpio, don't be so rigid this month, young Scorp. Your significant other, family or friends won't hesitate to tell you to lighten up. Big life lessons around this month. For fuck's sake, pass the goddamn test this month and lighten up, will ya? Sagittarius, it's all about work for you lot as well, but not in the way you think. You'll be told you need to take time off and really enjoy yourself as you've been working so hard this year, and know that in January 2021, there'll be an opportunity for you to step up. Take it. It can't hurt, but it can expand your knowledge and bank balance significantly. Capricorn, all about children this month. Some will conceive, some will not, and find other avenues. And some will be dealing with children with whom you discover their natural abilities and talents. It's an exciting month and a successful month for our little ones. Aquarius, a month for discoveries relating to your interests and wanting to pursue these more. Don't let any doubt or insecurity stop you from pursuing your dreams. No one is stopping you but you. So get out of your head and get it out of your ass and step up, please. Pisces, thoughts and memories of loved ones past come back to play with you for a little while. You'll quite enjoy looking down memory lane, and it'll help you make decisions for your future. Be happy, they whisper. And it's time for you to be truly happy. Not like I am now, trying to fucking work out this fucking triangular fucking shit.
This is the word to go, y'all.
Hey guys, welcome to GAW TV. We want to thank Mel so much for that fabulous introduction. Mel, of course, is our hashtag GAW knowing Mel from Beyond the Veil. Check out beyondtheveil.com. I love when she does those star signs for us. I feel like it gives us positivity, right? For the new month of December.
No doubt. No doubt. I'm so ready.
Yeah.
I'm so ready. It's the last year of it's the last month of the year. Can't wait for 2020 to be over. Yeah. Great. So yeah, I can't wait for the new year one, what she's going to have to say for 2021 for us.
Please God, it can't get any worse.
I know. And what's great about what it can't get any worse, but she's always so blunt on her readings too. She's so blunt when she describes the star signs, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, if you guys ever get a chance, do a one-on-one Zoom call with her to get a reading from her.
Oh.
She will blow your mind.
She
No
will.
doubt.
We've had a lot of Team GAW, a lot of our friends from here in the chat room. Hey, shout out to the chat room. Woo woo!
Hey, there you are.
There you are.
And if we don't see you, you should click the button for the live chat and go on down there because we are here. We are there.
In case you don't know, we're
Yes.
here. You're only
The
having half the fun.
likey, and the subscription.
Yes, as Lisa says. Listen to Lisa, okay? She's very, very smart.
Click that subscription button, click the likey, and share our YouTube show all over your social media. We'll really appreciate it. Thanks to
Sharing
all
is
gorgeous
caring.
people.
Yeah. You gorgeous people. Oh, hashtag gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Right.
Like,
Subscribe, click that bell icon to enable notifications. And we're so glad that you guys are here in this new month of December. We're so excited. And we want to give a special shout out to our newly revamped tier of patreon.com/GawTV. We have on our top tier, you can get 8x10s that have been personalized and autographed by all three of us. We're going to separately mail them out to all of our top tier members. Plus, we're going to give you a free video shout out individually from all of us here at GAW TV. Okay. So a quick shout out to our top tier patrons. Lots of love for upgrading. We're talking about Remy, Anthony, Mickey D all the way from Australia, Tony as well. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully they're watching live, and if not, we love you guys for watching the replay. So ladies, how are we feeling tonight, first of all?
so great. I feel great. Here we are. It's a Wednesday, you know.
Yeah, Wednesdays. This is our Friday night. This is our weekend night for us.
No doubt.
It's our girls' night out. That's what it is. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be up all night because I woke up at 11 o'clock today, you guys, in the morning.
For you, that's late. For me, that's like a Tuesday.
Super late. Yeah, yes, that's an everyday for you. I know. I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, but yeah, I was just not. I was wiped out. Super wiped out.
Maybe you need the sleep. You know what? Lockdown and all that's going on, I say just don't beat yourself up about sleep patterns. Like mine's been all over the place, but hey, nowhere to be, right?
Yeah.
Right.
There's no flights we're catching or anything, for crying out loud. Thanks, Miss Rona. Anywho, well, let's go to a positive note because that's negativity. We want positivity. And who do we love more than our guest of honor, ODB, who's bringing along a special guest of honor? We're talking about Amber Oneal. They are waiting in the waiting room here on Zoom. Let's bring them in, ladies, shall we?
Oh, let's do it.
In case you guys didn't realize, we were all giving you little signals here. How embarrassing. We're wearing the same thing.
Oh, you should have told me.
We wanted to represent, so let's get the ladies in here for a little chat.
Trying to give you the rub for your shirt.
Yeah. Which is funny because you often rub your shirt, so that's perfect.
Yeah.
Get those merch sales up.
Yay! Well, now it's a party. ODB, Amber Oneal, how you guys tonight? Where are you? Tell us where you are.
Oh boy, Ormond Beach in the famous Airstream trailer. Yeah, Florida.
Fun. Then you packed up and you moved everything down to Florida, didn't you?
Yep, I got the truck ODB's meet and greet down here. So I've been down here for a month now. So it's good to be back in this campground, you know, with all the retirement people.
Yeah, pretty chill.
All your old friends, literally.
You're in a fancier place, though. You said, Jess.
The campground. It's it's nice. I mean, it's a resort actually online. So
wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fancy schmancy. Speaking of fancy, you know, Amber, welcome to the show. This is your first time. Welcome, Amber. Woo-woo!
Hey. I haven't seen you in a long time. Lisa, you're the last one that I've seen in person. Val, I haven't seen you in forever. And Mickey, I talked to you a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah. How you doing? You good? So you guys are camping together at the moment, yeah? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we are.
Somebody's knocking at my door. Hello, darling.
Somebody's knocking at my door.
Is that
Come here.
me?
We got a cameo? Woo!
What's up, dog?
Can you say hello?
KVG.
What's up, bud?
Good to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I was a baby sometimes.
What?
Oh, honey,
Well, you were a baby the last time she saw you, probably. You were a baby. Oh, this is the new thing. This is his baby face. Apparently, when he was a baby, he made this face. Show him your baby face.
He looks just like Nick. He looks just like Nick right there. Oh my God. Wow.
That baby face a lot.
He's always
It's like so weird. I'm like, he looks like if a baby was constipated.
Oh my God.
I'm drinking with you guys tonight.
Okay. How far along are you now, Jess? Because the last time we spoke to you, you were on like day 30.
Yeah, so I failed. I'm not afraid to fail because that, what gets you to the top. You got to fail sometimes. You learn from those damn failures.
Mistakes.
So yeah, I made it to like day 36, and now I'm on day 15. But I'm even going harder this time. Like
that's awesome.
And because since all the gyms have been closed, but everything's open in Florida, so now I've been hitting the gym for a long time. Oh Lordy, I pulled my hip out for like 5 days. That was.
Oh no.
How did you manage to
do that? She was doing the adductor. She boxed me. She goes, I was just doing the inner and outer thighs, and my hip is out.
May I just say, I love the laid backness of this podcast. I was like very stressed and it's
what? Yeah. I know, because I've been trying to get you on for a while and you kept saying like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I'd love to.
When I'm working on some projects, and when I launch them, I'll come back and we'll talk about that shit later.
Awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
It's so funny that, like you were saying, you were so like how laid back. Like a lot of people are like, I don't know. Like even Jay Lethal was like about our show. You're like at home with us. Like we're drinking wine.
Yeah.
You're in my kitchen. Hey, Jess, did you notice all my red? I got the red microwave.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Isn't it cute?
Jessica was like saying my background needs work, like a little bit more color and stuff like that.
You were saying.
Yep. So thank you for making me spend more money.
Hey, no problem.
Price check. Well, Amber, it's your first time on the show, so we do something that we call, well, we don't really call it anything, really. We're not that, we're not that important or smart. But, hey, that was mean to ourselves. I'm going to take that back.
Hey.
We do something that I can't talk. I've had like half a glass of wine. Third, 3, 2. Amber, it's your first time on the show. What we love to do is to go around and ask, who are you wearing and what are you drinking? We have to start with you ladies, not only because you're the guest of honor, but because I want to know what's going on with those fancy ass solo cups.
Totally.
This is ODB Airstream Life right here, and I'm digging it. I'm drinking seltzer. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what kind, but
you can.
Yes.
You can.
Oh yeah. It's the Bud Light seltzer, and I'm wearing a raggedy ass sweatshirt that says "Not bossy, just better." And I'm wearing Victoria's Secret jogging pants and Uggs, because this is not the glamorous life. This is the laid back.
It's the glampy life.
Yes,
glampy.
And your hat is WOW. That's is that out of LA?
It is. I'm currently working for this TV show. Whenever they resume filming, they film in LA, and they're still I guess you could say locked down, but they're currently not.
Yeah, everywhere's still, a lot of places are still locked down. But I've been following that because I knew that you were working there. A bunch of people work there. Kat works there. Who else works there?
Awesome.
Tessa was working there. I'm not sure if she is anymore. The WOW originals are freaking amazing. Like this last group, like the Lioness and my God, they're so amazing. And
wasn't Katie Ford there?
Alicia Edwards is working there. Kira Hogan, Diamante, working there more, but they were on the last season. I love having those girls there.
Yeah. Good.
Giselle, I can't remember her last name.
Don't you hate that? That happens to us. That happens to us all the time. I'm like,
yeah. I'm surprised that you remember that many names, because I'm like, oh yeah, that person, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, the one with the face. That one.
She wears like t-shirts sometimes, just 2 eyes, walks around.
Yeah.
You know?
It's got a butt.
Yeah, her. I miss that girl. OD Bizzle, what are you doing? What are you wearing? How you feeling? You look gorgeous. I love that headband. Girl.
Doesn't she? Her hair looks amazing. I'm so jealous.
I just washed my hair a couple days ago, so it's kind of just whatever. And my bandana is by my good friend. Bandana is by Michelle. She gives me all of her bandanas. I got another shirt. I beat everyone's meat.
She does it well.
From Pro Wrestling Tees, I get my mechanic shirts.
I love these shirts.
Those are
Cool.
cool.
I like the mechanics.
And then my my Sam's Club jean shorts.
Show them the back of your shirt.
Sam's Club jorts. That's a hashtag.
You got some shorts on.
But yeah, and then of course I work.
No, never.
Ew.
Are those Crocs?
Yeah.
Ew, Jess.
Jess bought every
Crocs.
color of Crocs because they're
I'm
they're
ready.
no skid. They're no skid.
Yeah.
They're
Oh.
They're great in the food truck.
Yeah.
Hey Jess, on your shirts, your pro wrestling shirts, don't you have like a package deal at Pro Wrestling Tees, like with barbecue sauce, a shirt, and
Yeah.
an 8x10?
speak-
Is that
Barbecue. Yeah, this stuff. Yeah.
Look what we got. We got it.
Cool. Yeah.
screen cap it?
You're
Screen cap it.
good.
Somebody take a screenshot of that.
So we got the.
Lisa.
It does have whiskey in it.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Oh, I knew it is.
Oh, and I'm drinking a nice ice water. But yeah.
She's
Lovely
playing the
delicious water.
hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
70 hard strong. I'm going to get a refill. Excuse me for 1 second.
Oh,
Literally.
you're good.
Yeah, get it.
Yes, this is so freaking good. And I'm
Oh, you
very
like it?
picky about barbecue
Yeah.
sauce. I can taste the whiskey. Maybe that's why I like it so much. But I love it.
The whiskey, I've never tasted barbecue sauce with whiskey, and it's the whiskey kicks, man.
That's so good.
So
Ooh.
We're so.
Speaking
We're
How
so
long did it take you to get the blend right? Because weren't you using a different distributor or?
Yeah, I got finally Pepper Palace out of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, is my manufacturer. So we kind of I went there and we kind of messed around a little bit. So oh, yeah.
Pigeon Forge,
Well, we're
Tennessee.
just-
I have been there.
we're
It
just-
is a trip.
You have been there?
Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's on my list, Dollywood.
I can't believe she's never been there. I'm like, girl, we got to go.
I
Yeah.
never been. I never
Dollywood.
been.
No, Dolly is
Remember?
curing COVID. Have you heard this? Dolly
Mickey.
Parton has
What?
donated $1 million of her hard-earned money working 9 to 5, and she
Working-
has cured COVID. Why didn't they think of asking Dolly before? What can't she do?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Have you been to Dolly? Have you been to Dollywood, Mickey?
I've been
No.
many times.
Have you?
I
I'm
used to-
shocked.
I used to go every year on a family vacation. Like
Damn.
every year. Mhm.
Really, I went to a concert here in San Diego. She is super
Her
entertaining.
concert. Oh,
Yeah, her concert,
Oh, yeah.
and she tells stories between each song. She'll tell a story about her daddy and her and stuff like that.
she's a
Yeah, she's very personal.
Got that Netflix special now where they've gone back and done the stories behind a lot of her songs.
Oh,
It's like on Netflix, isn't it?
it's on Netflix.
There's
Okay.
even a drunk history about the history of the song Jolene. Jolene. Oh, I love her.
Thing.
I could never. Every time I would see Jolene that did our seamstress at TNA,
Oh,
Yeah.
every
yeah.
time I see it, you can't help but to sing that song.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
she's like,
loves
"Yeah,
that.
okay. I heard it many times. I get it. Okay.
It's like a girl named Brandy. It's like, of course, it's like this. You know what the sailors say, Brandy? It just you have to.
Wait, I don't know. What
The
song is
sailors
that?
say Brandy is a fine girl.
Girl, what a good wife
She would be
Uh-huh.
my life,
Yeah.
my love, and
My love and my lady. I don't know.
Mickey-
With the
It's the sea.
How much of a dream come true would it be to collaborate with Dolly Girl? Holy cow! Like,
I wouldn't be able to live my life. I don't even think I could do it. I would pass out before
Concert at Dollywood.
Yeah.
That would be- I
And
think that I'll
Dolly,
just do it outside
Dolly,
before they arrest me. You know, I'll just do my own
Dolly-
time.
that's it. That's it. You'll
Hey, we got
super
10
kick or do
minutes.
your
Yeah.
swinging roundhouse kick to her face and say, okay, this is my shit. Hey, Dolly, get in the back seat. But Dolly, if you're watching this, Dolly, you got to have Mickie James do a
Yes.
duet with
I bet
you.
she watches
Oh,
every week.
great.
She's not fooling
That's
us.
Baby.
Well, she is a grown-ass woman.
She is the
Yeah.
definition.
Ultimate. Grown
She
up.
is the
Yeah.
definition of a faux show.
I love her. I
She's
love
the ultimate diva. Is the original diva for sure.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, move over, Mariah. Mariah Carey always claims the diva. No, honey, please.
Oh,
No with that.
not a
No.
month.
Odie Bizzle, I have to ask, you had a special visitor, celebrity friend, is there any other kind, that visited your food truck recently?
Yes, good old Hall of Famer Mick Foley. Oh boy,
Oh.
How was that?
he was so cute coming,
He
and
was.
I made a sandwich for him. It's called the Cactus Jack.
Oh.
So it's my, yeah, it was. He said it was the best thing he's ever had in his mouth and ate.
Oh,
And
Well,
then I was
what's
like,
in it? What's in it, Jess? What's in it? What's in it?
I love.
Oh,
Mick
you gotta
Foley.
show us.
So it's a smoked pulled pork, and I put my barbecue sauce on it. I add some jalapenos on it, put some queso cheese, and then I add onion straws. So it's about this big.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Every
I
single
gotta-
week we talk about food on this show.
Sure,
This is
salad.
next
I
level.
know.
something that she has a God-given talent for is every time she has a celebrity on the truck, I'm learning a lot about her business. This girl, when she has someone coming in and it's a celebrity, she'll be like, oh, I want to name something after them. And within 2 minutes, she's like, I'm going to call it such and such and such and such. And she lists all the ingredients. And it sounds like the best thing
I know
I've
my
ever
meat.
heard in my life. And I'm like, girl, that's a God-given talent, what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, got it down. Name ever. Sounds like the best thing I ever wanted to eat.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think like
Oh,
you can
that's so-
serve poop on a platter as long as it has the ODB sauce. It's delicious. That's it.
Hey,
That's
I
all you
tried
need. The secret ingredients is
Soup platter.
Yeah.
Shit show.
Have you made
So,
a
Can I tell you a story about that poop? I said poop on a platter. Chavo dared me overseas to say this in
Oh.
WWE. He goes,
Oh God.
of course I couldn't say shit on it. He's like, he goes, I dare you to say this. And I said, I'll do it. I'm gonna tell him to give him a mic. I don't do promos. I freaking hate promos.
Oh, you did
So I
it on the ring, on the mic?
I did. It
Oh.
wasn't live. It wasn't TV. It was a live show. So I just said, he made me say, okay, I'm gonna use the real word what I'm supposed to say because we can talk real stuff on this.
Yeah.
Like you think you're hot shit on a silver platter, but all you are is cold diarrhea on a paper plate.
damn?
That sounds like Chavo.
Yeah.
He doubled up
Crickets.
here.
It was
See that?
crickets because I said I said poop poop. You think you're hot poop on the it doesn't come off the same way. Plus it was
Or
crickets,
that-
you guys. Crickets.
Oh, it didn't go over at all? That's even worse.
Oh, no. Only I can
Like-
hear the backstage laugh. That's it. I can hear the voice laugh.
That's how
it.
quiet it was. You could hear people in the backstage. That's bad. That's real bad.
Chavo
bad.
just.
I love
Oh
Chavo.
my god, the things.
Oh my
Future
God.
GAW TV guest.
Just anything to get a cheap pop from the.
That's it.
Lisa, we didn't
I
get
love-
to you. Who are you wearing and what are you drinking tonight?
Sorry. Well, I'm sporting my ODB tank top.
Yeah.
And you can get her barbecue sauce, her shirt, and an 8x10 package at Pro Wrestling Tees.
Oh, thank
I
you.
have some shirts there too. I think Mickie does too. I think we all have shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees. Yep, Amber,
Yeah.
we have all T-shirts. Yes, and but yeah, there's that. And my Batman hat. You'll see. I'm opening a store, you guys. It's gonna be lisamarievaren.bigcartel.com. So
Love it.
Ella.
All right.
Ella Jackson, who is part of Team GAW now, that's in the live
Yay!
chat right now.
Shout
is
out to
doing
Ella.
yeah, she's doing my.
Here's
she's doing-
Ella.
We love it.
Yeah, to Ella.
Awesome.
Oh, and I'm drinking. Look I got a solo cup because we mentioned the solo
Oh
cup
my
with Jay
God.
Lethal.
Amazing.
Is that
Yeah.
ET?
No, it's Santa, I think.
Oh, it looks
Yeah, I think.
Ranch
Like I got
Santa.
this.
freaking ET.
I got this one too.
We had to back our thing up because we needed to both get in the shot.
Oh,
so-
it's like a
Yeah.
snowman.
Snowman.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh.
cute.
The only-
that's
I
where
gotta say,
where I got it.
the only reason I'm not wearing my ODB shirt is because I've been wearing it all week truck and I had to wash it. So that's the only reason I'm not rocking the ODB.
And I only give her one shirt.
Yeah,
The rest of
yeah,
them,
cheap,
the rest of
you
them
cheap
pay for
bastard.
it later.
Yeah, you
What,
gotta
what,
you get
what,
one
Mickey?
shirt.
What, Mickey?
You gotta buy it full price.
I was like,
Pay for it, brother.
Mickey, who are you
That's-
wearing and what are you drinking this evening?
Well, I am too. I'm wearing that thing, and I told you I was wearing
I don't
these
want to
sweet
keep asking,
biker
but you know.
shorts.
What you
Check
got
these
there?
biker shorts out. Do you like those?
Cycle short.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm pedaling away from you, that's what you'll see.
Going up that
What's
hill.
the wicked witch of the thing? Just
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm wearing with Elvis. With Elvis, oh, but with Pixie now in the basket. I know. I just had a heartbreaking moment there. I still do that about
Yeah.
Elvis. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm drinking that. I'm drinking some Tito's. Look, I even got my little frosty Tito's mug.
That's
Oh,
beautiful.
It's like a Moscow mule of sorts. I have not had all of this. This has taken me a long time to get down to this
Sure.
level. Don't
Girlfriend, Moscow Mule is my favorite liquor drink. That's my favorite.
Is it?
but it's with this ginger ale lemonade mix thing that I got going on. So vodka on that. I love Moscow. We had them at our wedding. Moscow mules.
I think I had too many and I fell asleep before midnight. Just kidding.
You did. She passed out before midnight because, we got married on New Year's Eve so that we could celebrate and have a big New Year's party, New Year's Eve party. She was asleep before midnight, out like a light.
Oh,
Done.
no.
He's like screaming my name and I'm like, "Urgh."
I was sitting here wondering why was I not at her wedding and you said New Year's Eve and I was like, oh, I had to go to Japan. That's why I wasn't there. I wasn't at your wedding.
Yeah. It was a small little wet. It was cute though. We had Moscow mules. So every time I think have Moscow mules, I think about that.
They're very
We had
elegant.
something else like a peach Bellini or something that we thought might be good for the ladies, but honestly, everybody went after the mules.
Yeah, girl, the mule ass.
Well, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm wearing the same thing
What are
you
you
guys are.
wearing? What are you wearing and what are you drinking?
I'm so glad you asked. I'm actually wearing
Yes.
an ODB tank top. Available now. Check the YouTube description link. We're going to make sure you guys have all of the information. This is a rather graphic close-up. I do apologize to all of the wives who may be watching that. I am so excited to tell you what I'm...
and sell it for 8x10s.
Yes. Next convention, I'll have that as an 8x10. I'm so excited to tell you what I'm drinking.
Please tell us.
Okay. So I love rosé all day. But this is not just any rosé. This is Kylie Minogue's signature rosé.
Girlfriend, I love Kylie
I
Minogue.
love her too. What a diva. What a fabulous, fabulous human being. And
Yes.
just like her, it's pretty to look at, first of all. Secondly, it's delicious.
Who is it?
Now,
Kylie Minogue.
See the bottle. I love her. Like,
You know who Kylie Minogue is, Lisa? Singer? Oh.
She's saying locomotion.
Can't get you out of my head.
Oh my
Well,
God.
your loving is all I think about. That one, right?
Oh my God.
Yes. I can't get this out of my head or out of my mouth.
Can't get this out of my mouth.
That's what she said.
Oh, it's
she's got-
lovely.
Oh,
Kylie Minogue
yay.
Rosé. We're going to put the information up in the YouTube description for you guys to try it. But yes, Amber, I am in the UK. I've been in England for, I think, almost 4 years now. It is,
Dang, 4 years? Oh,
yeah,
wow.
almost 4 years.
I
I wouldn't say
know.
it's like living on another planet, but there's a lot different. But it's, it's very cold. The history, the architecture is gorgeous. But yeah, it's certainly, it's not Orlando, that's for sure. It's
So,
very, very
right.
different.
You have an
but
amazing husband, though. You married a
Yeah.
nice,
You know what?
nice bloke,
When
a
you
nice
find-
gentleman.
When you find a nice man, you will, move into an igloo with him. So it's been really good.
I don't know about it.
As a kid, I was obsessed
I
with
don't
igloo.
think I could do the igloo. That's where I think I would cut it off, is the igloo. I told you I don't like to be cold. I don't
Yeah,
like to
right.
shiver.
Yeah.
So
It prevents you from signing autographs in the parking lot when the fans are. If it's too cold, she'll just jet. People are like, "Can I get your autograph?" It's too
I don't
cold.
like to shiver. It makes me uncomfortable. It hurts.
14-year-old Val could have been out there with my little autograph book.
I hate the cold. I literally run from the cold every winter.
Yeah.
Hence-
So Amber, are you still in North Carolina, Amber?
I am. I was in LA pre-lockdown. Here's my journey. I'll tell it really quickly. I was in LA. I had an apartment out there. I had a roommate. Life is good. Came to the East Coast because WrestleMania, and I had a 15-day tour wrestling-wise on the East Coast. 3 days after I got to the East Coast, everything was locked down. WrestleMania got canceled. I lost all my bookings, and I started staying with a friend, and I've been here ever since, and I've been here for a week. So
it's crazy how everyone's up everywhere, and how everyone's plans just completely halted or totally changed altogether. I have friends that were they were at a travel house somewhere in a different country that they would go, we're here for a week, and they've been there for like almost the whole year. It's crazy.
My God.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's scary. It's also too, it's like, it says a lot of like for us girls, we're so independent and like ego, we have egos and stuff like that we're like, I have a problem accepting money from my boyfriend. He goes, here, I got this. And I go, no, I got, this is my bill. I got this, that kind of thing, so it's like, but what, Jess?
Sure, you can pay for that. I don't care.
No, dinner and stuff like that. But if it's my bill, let me worry about that. You know what I mean, like that kind of thing. So I think that's also like part, like we have like all of us are strong, empowered women that are self-sufficient, that can boost each other up, that kind of thing. And so, but
yes,
I don't know why I went off on that tangent. I don't know why.
No, I tell you because. I started my own social media agency. I had 2 really good clients. I had, like I said, 15 wrestling bookings on the East Coast. WrestleCon always kicks ass. Girl, I lost every wrestling booking. And within 1 month, both of my clients canceled. I lost everything. I literally lost every money source that I had.
Wow. Have you guys, did you see the news about Melissa Coates?
Yeah, I heard about,
girlfriend. WTF.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that. Like, I've known Melissa since OVW. I know most of us, Al, you haven't, you weren't at OVW, but I'm sure that you've come across Melissa at various signings and stuff.
Me?
I know that but Val wasn't in OVW or anything, or she really didn't do the indies and stuff, but I've known Melissa a really, really long time. So apparently she had some blood clots like in her lower leg. That they tried to like heal or whatever, and they couldn't, and they had to amputate it from like above the knee. Was it above or right below the knee? I can't.
I don't. And you know how I found out, Mickie, because I watched that movie Social Dilemma, so I'm kind of backing off on social media so much. It's taking over my life, even though we have our GAW show and stuff, and we love social media. But Cliff Compton, who I'm in a group chat with ODB and Domino. Deuce and Domino.
Hilarious.
And he was like, he let me know, do you know Melissa Coates? I guess he lives, Domino lives in Vegas, and so does Melissa Coates. And he was the one that notified me about this. And that's when I sent you guys a box saying, oh my God, did you hear about Melissa Coates? I used to, because I competed in fitness. I had posters of her on my wall for motivation. This is before wrestling. This was her bodybuilding days, because she was like one of the feminine wrestlers that her face didn't change. She still looked pretty. She was so jacked, but she still didn't lose her femininity side. And I had her on my wall. Like, wow. It's so, no, it's true story. I swear to God. It's crazy how like this big circle.
Small the circle it is, right? Yeah. I just feel so.
She's such a sweet person.
Yeah, she's a girl.
We all definitely just reach out to her and tell her we're thinking of her, and
Chrissy Bain said that there was a GoFundMe and sent me the link, and I'm going to donate something,
Yeah, well, we've donated and stuff, but I know we're going to share the link here to make sure that's so, because we wanted to bring some awareness to it. But I was just like, Sabu texted me. But before that, we have like a group chat or something. I think Kat sent me, Katarina.
Yeah.
Higgins. Katarina Higgins.
Oh, Higgins, Waters.
Waters, yeah.
Waters.
Well, there's definitely ways.
I got my girl a water, and I got a little refill.
Woo!
I don't know what I was expecting, but the vibe is so chill.
Oh, don't get her started on these fucking vibes.
I'm all about a vibe.
I want to hear about the vibes.
Yeah.
Mickey's all about vibes too. Mickey
I'm a
picks up
viber.
a lot of energy. She's the one that-
Energy.
I'm an energy. I'm like a freaking, and I find that I find myself around energy vampires a lot sometimes too. But like my energy, I had to meditate today.
See,
Look at Jess's face. She's like,
I know about the energy vampires, girl, and I like to stay 5D, but this world is dragging me back to the 3D all the damn time. I'm like, damn.
Especially nowadays, everything's just depressing. Like even the most positive of people, my family's always like, "Oh, you're the most positive," and I kind of see the silver lining. Man, I've been like, this sucks. Like it's impossible to not be even slightly depressed off and on. Or like, I noticed in the beginning of lockdown, not to get too deep, but hey, here we are. Let's get deep. I noticed in the beginning of, I just fought for myself. In the beginning of lockdown, I was like, this is fine. I'm not scared of anything and I'm not worried and blah, blah, blah. And then my nightmares started to happen. It's like, when I was awake, I wasn't affected, but then my nightmares would be like, horrible. So it was like, obviously subconsciously I was not okay and I was actually really freaked out, but I was all hunky-dory awake.
Right.
And asleep, it was like all coming down on me. It's scary.
But you're a lockdown in the UK, because I keep up with what's going on. Your lockdown over there is like legit.
Yeah.
I watch UK, I watch Europe, I watch Canada. Y'all shit is not a joke.
Second lockdown is, it's about a month long, and we're, no one's even sure if the date that they're giving us is going to hold up as far as, okay, it's over. They're trying, I think they're trying to do it to preserve Christmas, but we don't know. We'll see. I mean, obviously we're so lucky to have work and do virtual stuff and do cameos and shows like this. And I do a lot of digital stuff and whatever, but at the same
Rave
time,
VIP,
let's get to you.
do Rave VIP. ODB's on Rave VIP too. So just so you guys know.
Gotta advertise. Well, thing too, I learned, like, I'm the opposite. I've been lucky enough to not be locked down because of my business on wheels. My food truck has tripled the sales from last year.
Wow.
So I'm thankful, but I also I thought outside the box. I'm like, no one's locking this bitch down. So I did all, and I'm like, no one's shutting it. So I help people, but it's just like, I know a lot of people are going through a difficult time, but there's so much money to be made out there. This little thing that we have, a phone.
Yes.
Everyone, I don't care who you are, if you're Joe Blow down the street in the camper over here, you can make money off this thing. Go in your dresser, your closet, sell your underwear, I mean, you know what I mean? It's not,
Sell your underwear.
oh, your draws.
Your draws.
Yeah, but you know what? It's so funny too. At the same time, we can make money at this, the social media.
Yeah.
But it bothers me. I watched that show on Netflix called Social Dilemma. I cannot stand if I'm driving my car, like when I'm driving my car, and then I see David texting and being on the phone. I'm like, dude, can you help me watch the road for God's sake? Or just like, or like if someone's at dinner table. Like Jessica and I have talked about this. Like if some guy, like you're on a date, if he brought his phone to the table and it's done and over with. I mean, if you're with somebody, you should put the phone away.
Yeah, especially on a date, you're just getting to know each other. Oh my God, Lisa, nice segue. I wanted to ask you, lady, just between us squirrel friends, what's the dating scene like? Because OD Bizzle, we talked to you last episode, and we want a little update. Brown chicken, brown cat.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, wow.
She's got good story.
Yes.
I always have been single basically my whole life, But yeah, so a buddy of mine, I met him in Sturgis like 4 years ago. And like we've always stayed in contact and stuff, and he always reached out to me. He lives in Tampa. So that's good. Not too close, but not too far.
Right.
ODB needs her ODB time. That's it.
Yeah.
Not too smothering. Right?
Nothing wrong with that.
So then I was like, and he's like, well, let's hang out soon. I'm like, yeah, I'm not drinking. He's like, we don't have to drink. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. And so he's like, well, let's figure it out. I'm like, I hate that. Let's figure it out. I'm like, let's just do it. I'm like, I got Mondays off. He's like, perfect. He's like, I'll make sure I have Monday off. And he came down here on Sunday. And he's like, then I was like, shit, do I have to kick Amber out of the Airstream? I'm like, shit.
I'm gonna go get a hotel. I'm like, no, girl, I like this guy.
Yeah.
Outgoing.
So he came. I mean, he beat. We met here, and then he's like, just grab some stuff. He's like, just let's go. He's like, your friend can stay in the Airstream. I'm like, oh well. He had it all planned out. We had dinner on the beach. We had our phones put away. Like neither of us had our phone. And then there was a rocket ship going off.
She just
saw that.
So he's like, well, let's go outside because everyone was going outside. So he led me, because I always watch that too. When someone grabs you, he grabbed my hand and led me through the crowd of people. And we watched the rocket ship go off.
Wow.
And then back. We're just like, because we've been friends forever, and we actually opened up more, like actually had a conversation, like not a full conversation for once.
Yeah, right.
And then
and also, didn't you go like on a, like you told me?
Yeah. And then we went on a 2-mile walk on the beach. Like, let's go walking on the beach. I was like, I've never been on a walk with a man on a freaking beach. I'm 42.
That is so classic and cute.
Literally made my heart like drop.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
oh God.
Right.
Wow.
So on your dating profile, does it say that you like long walks on the beach? Because now I think it should. Classic.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about dating and stuff like that, and I did shared your post to the girls about when you were talking about why am I single, that kind of thing, and which I don't get, because people should be lining out the freaking door to date you.
It's the coolest. She's literally her gimmick should be CB like D, like coolest bitch in the world, like because she is
CBD.
Like literally. Oh my God. So I'm like, girl, like I don't understand, like because you're such a cat.
And honestly though, and I even told this guy too. Oh, you took me on my dream date. It was very nice, and
I was so happy.
So it's very cool to have like open up to. It's like, I don't need him, and he doesn't need me, but we want each other.
He's a grown ass, a GAM.
He's a GAM. I love that. ODB, you just
is a GAM.
Like when someone doesn't need you and you don't need them, there's no obligation in the relationship, or why are we together? It's just, I want to be around you, and they want to be, it's and same. That's amazing.
Right.
You realize
it's a different level of respect, I think, coming into it, isn't it? Because it's not like you're codepending on each other or trying to fill a void with whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, I got my own shit going on, and I am strong and powerful and proud of myself or whatever, and independent in that, and same with her. And then like when you guys meet, in the middle willingly because you want to, not because you need to. That's an awesome space to be in.
Yeah. And not being undependent. I always look down at girls like dependent for money, like using a guy for money. Like he's helping me pay my bills. Okay, I got to stay with him. What the hell are you doing? Freaking get off your ass. Go on freaking social media. Look for a job. There's like LinkedIn. There's all these apps. Freaking don't depend on me. I have no tolerance for those kind of people.
No, but you know what's weird too is I
was one of those people back in the day when I was married. I was like going, oh my God, we have a business together. We need each other because our restaurants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not a happy marriage or a happy relationship. It should be.
And a lot of times men will try to entrap you and say, oh, you don't have to work. I got you. You know what I mean? And then,
creepy.
And then they use it against you later. Then they use it against you later. But no, I met him briefly, and I got such good vibes from this guy, and I'm like, and I love I love the fact that they met each other before and they liked each other before, but it wasn't good timing. And I feel like this is like universal.
The right time. Yes, that's what I said to her. I was like, oh, I love that you guys. I was like, oh, it just wasn't the right time then. And then like, it's cool that you guys have come back full circle, but now perhaps whether it because of your life or his life or both your lives, now it seems like a much better timing for both. Cause maybe you wouldn't have liked him as much had you went out on a date with them because he wasn't ready to treat you like you need to be treated.
I was.
And I like the way, I like the way he texts her. Like
he calls me on the phone too.
Yes.
So
that's nice.
Wow.
Nowadays.
Does he just go?
I'm trying to get some pictures sent to me, but damn it.
I'm joking.
But this is what I was going to ask, because if you've been with some not so nice guys, which let's face it, we all have, sometimes it's really weird to like be with a nice guy because it's like you kind of forget what they're like. So for example, what Jess just said, like, with my husband, I was kind of like, oh, he like gave me his arm. Oh, he's not being like sexually forward yet. Oh, he's not like sending me pictures or like asking to see things or like being really sexual. I had to kind of be the first one to make many moves, and it felt weird because I was so used to guys that were just jack-offs.
Yeah.
Being in the business, I think when you meet, we're in the, and then you meet real people, and then they're real men. It's another level.
Boy, here we go.
They're, you know what? Jinder Mahal, Raj, he calls them civs. He told me one time he was dating a civ. I was like, what's that? He means civilian. And he was like, dating a civ is very different. And I say it all the time now, than dating someone in wrestling. And I kind of appreciate it because he's right. It's actually really nice. Not to say that, wrestling couples can't work out, because there's some, obviously, Mickie, there's some wonderful examples of that. But there are so many examples of why sometimes it doesn't work for somebody. And Lisa and I especially have talked about this before, and Jess and Amber, you probably get it too. Mickie, in your situation,
I do.
It's really weird to explain what you do and why you're traveling with a bunch of dudes to a civ. That can be really
Oh
yeah.
I got a funny story. So when I went home here recently for my brother just recently died, so I went home for that, and I was going to see all my cousins, and they were asking me about my dating life, and I was like, I was seeing a guy. He was 29. I've been seeing him on and off for 3 years, and they were like, well, how is it? And I was like, well, he's a real person, so it's cool. And they were like,
what's that mean? Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. And I was like, well, my last whatever was a wrestler, and they were like, well, are they not real people? Like, they just didn't get it.
Just kidding.
You're like, no, they're not human. No. They don't have a soul. They don't have a soul.
Yeah.
Val, I want to see your set. Oh, you're on the floor. Okay.
Yeah.
She's in her closet, Amber. That's her closet.
She's in her dressing room.
You know
this
what?
Bitch.
My favorite podcaster in the world. She's like the most followed marketing guru in the world. She over 1 million views on her podcast. She's been in like Entrepreneur Magazine. She films her podcast in her closet.
Okay,
what's her name?
How about it?
You mean your second favorite podcaster? Second
besides us. Well, we're more of a vodcast right now, but we might have a podcast coming.
Yeah,
I've been watching the bits and pieces of the ones with Paige. I hadn't got all the way through. That was a good one.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Thank you.
She
was great.
So cool. She was so unfiltered and real, and we just kept saying you're going to inspire so many girls that could be going through the same crap that you did, and you came out on, she didn't come out on top. She's thriving, honey. Thriving. And we're so proud to hear her story.
But Jess, tell us, why did you post that Instagram, when people say, why are you single? What made you go, you know what? I'm going to tell you why I'm single.
Because I've been lately now, I'm, because I have a life coach, Sean Whalen, has been my life coach.
Fantastic.
He does the Lions
We
Den,
follow him.
And he does this book. Everyone needs to read this, How to Make Shit Happen.
I'm currently reading it.
Can you do it closer
Are there
camera.
Pictures?
What's that? No pictures.
But it's a short book.
Okay.
Very cool.
And it's just cool. I just feel like, and I've met the guy in person. I went to Utah, did a whole thing. I told you guys that at the first podcast I did. And just really, I'm just really starting to get even more real with myself, because everyone's always, with all of us girls, it's always like, oh, it must be rough. Oh, you probably have guys all over you. I'm like, yeah, the wrong guys all over my ass.
Yeah.
I want to put it out there. I am as real as you can get. I'm just like anyone else, and I want women and guys. This is my biggest pet peeve. If you're not fucking happy in your life and you sit in your fucking life for 2 years or year after year and you're still fucking bitching, get what the fuck? It's just your life. You can change it at any time.
Yeah.
Is it hard? Damn right it's fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard. Which is why a lot of people stay stuck, though. And sometimes it's always different factors to it, isn't it? It's not just oh, I could just pack up and do leave, which you think that we're all strong enough to do that. But then there's so many other factors, or when your lives are too intertwined, with other things then it becomes crazy decision. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
so, yeah. Well, and you see that. And I think you remember like, oh, we're just staying together because of the kids, or we're just staying together because we have businesses together. And it's too, like, our taxes, our CPA, like all these other business, you know what I mean? So I know.
No, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and it's just like I wrote that, and I was truthful about my stuff. Like, I don't blame any of these guys. Like, I've been cheated on. I've cheated. I've dated married men. I've had wives call me. But I don't blame those men. I blame myself for putting myself in those situations and for letting those men treat me like how they treated me. You know, like.
Yeah.
That is
Allowing
such a progressive statement, Jess. That's. You don't want to get to the point where you're beating yourself up, but at the end of the day, you have to hold yourself freaking accountable.
100%.
You have to. And it's not a nice feeling, but you go, did I keep going back? Was I a doormat?
Yeah.
I was. Terrible.
It's not
That's
to blame
gross.
someone else. You have to blame yourself too and accept that.
Yeah.
And then like Jess and I talked about dating a lot. Like, we wanted to do our own podcast about dating apps. Okay.
And Lisa, like, I don't. She didn't.
She got scared.
No. I met somebody, so I was like, I'm not going to talk about my dating. Like, you know, I don't want to hear about his ex dates, but we're like,
we're walking from the podcast. It's fine.
We'll block them. You can't never download.
So like Jess and I were saying, like, we're older, we're more mature, and we won't deal with. We know what we want, so we're kind of set in our ways. So when you date an older woman, it's very, very difficult because we are like going, this is, you know what? I'm not going to change. If you don't like this, there's the freaking door. I'm not changing for you.
Like, less room for compromise.
Yeah.
Which is also not as good, because relationshiping is about some sort of compromise. I'm not good at it either.
That C word. I hate that word. When I got married,
it's a terrible word. I hate that word.
Compromise.
I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it either.
Crap.
I suck at it.
Yeah.
Stupid. I want to cancel compromise.
Okay, so like Jess and I was like going, okay, this is a deal breaker, and she laughed at me. Do you remember this, Jess? When I said he didn't open the door for me.
Oh, yeah, you're huge on that. Yeah.
I'm huge about opening my car door and opening the door to the restaurant or something for me. I'm still a lady. I know I'm an athlete and freaking independent woman, but I still want to feel that femininity. Like, oh, she deserves, like, let me open the door for you.
At least in the beginning, right? Like, at least when they're trying.
No,
no, maybe forever.
Still, no, not even like.
No, Lisa likes that.
David still opens my door when we go to the parking structure. He'll open the door for me, and I'm like, "Thank you." And he goes, "Oh, you don't have to thank me every time." And I'm like, "Going no, because I appreciate it, because I do notice that you're making me feel special." Like
you know who's big on that too, which you would find like really oddly strange about it, was Carlito. Always opens the door. Like car doors and and doors for the buildings and stuff. All people like.
Yes, he did that for us when we drove together. Like, Candace,
gentleman.
He would open our door for us, and I'm like,
always. And I'm like, quit opening the door for me, Lito.
I feel like Mickey would hate that.
No, but do you like that when somebody orders? Like, say they're like, oh, she'll have the. I will have that. Actually, that sounds really delicious, but now I'm going to order something else because do not order for me.
Yeah, I want seaweed salad.
You know who ordered for me one time? So I was on a plane ride with Kevin Nash. And
Nash?
Yeah, we had a layover together. We were coming to Daytona, and we had a layover in Atlanta. And so he's like, "You hungry?" I'm like, "Of course I'm hungry." So we go to, like, I forget, it was in the airport. We sat down, and he's like, "We'll take 2 steaks, steamed broccoli, rice." I'm like, "Already?" I guess. I mean, I love the steak, but it's
Did you like that? Did you like that, Jess? Did you like that?
I thought it was kind
I'm not.
I like
about
it too.
that.
I like it too.
I'm sorry, this is not a fair story. It's Kevin
You know
F. and
why?
Nash. He can do what he wants.
Oh yeah,
I would have probably let him order me a steak. Yeah, probably.
yeah,
But I would have been a little bit slightly annoyed.
He
I've been like,
found Mickey's loophole. It's Kevin Nash. Hooray!
I wouldn't have
damn it, you
down.
silver fox.
And a side of too sweet. Side of
Ain't
too
nobody turning down a steak from Kevin Nash. Hell
Hey,
no.
you know what? You know
He
what?
knows
Kevin Nash was going to order dessert, but you know why he didn't? Too sweet. That's why he didn't like it.
Everybody, let's do too sweet. Do too sweet to the camera.
Bucket, get another bucket.
Bucket.
Bucket. That's my favorite line ever
Hey,
by Nash.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
make-
you know where that came
What?
up? I heard that first from Mickey because we went to that. There's a restaurant. We got a bucket full of all these.
Ale.
Not the oyster bar. Not that oyster bar. The remember?
Ale House.
No.
Really?
It wasn't in Florida.
Oh.
Mickey, we went to a bucket like it had like crab legs, lobster
too.
tails, like all this.
Joe's?
Joe's
Was it
Crab
the
Shack?
Joe's Crab Shack?
No.
think she-
It was a
And then
Don't
I'm
tell
gonna
him.
follow right behind her.
Or was it the oyster house that the Hepners found?
not in Florida. It was you
Oh.
and me. You and I went to go have dinner there, and then all the boys were there. It was like a hole in the wall, but it was really cheap for a bucket.
Spawn Divots in Atlanta.
That's it.
Spawn did it.
Spawn Divots in Atlanta, which has the best buckets of like they do buckets of oysters and buckets of crab legs, and I walk out of there and I'm swollen like a saltwater tick because
Ew! Oh, God.
Water chick.
because I've had so much shellfish.
Yes.
I love shellfish. I love it.
Me too.
If I was a fish in the sea, you know what I'd be? A shellfish.
You're so shellfish all the time. Stop acting
I know.
so
Shellfish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clam up real quick.
But that's what we would say. It's like bucket. Let's get another bucket. But I think we said that at Ale House. You're right.
That's
Jess.
where I think it was a Kevin Nashism that it started because it started with the Bud Light Limeys with the fucking.
Daniel.
What is this? I don't know, but it's fucking delicious.
Bud Light line. I was like,
That's
Yes,
my
Bud Light Lime. It went
Lime
like
meats.
Kevin Nash is up here. He said Bud Light Lime, and I went.
yeah.
Oh
That-
no! I love
Daniel's
Bud Light
supposed
Lime.
My boner went down when he said that.
I
Lady boner.
My boobies
Sorry.
went soft. My boobies went soft.
Speaking of Kevin Nash, I had a really awesome opportunity. I got to do an Amazon Prime movie with him called Slaw. It was a parody of the movie Slaw, so it's one of those silly ripoffs.
What's it called?
It's called Slaw, and it's on Amazon Prime, and I got to play myself. I was the Bullet Babe then, and he had a lot of the Bullet Club do the movie, and I got
That's so cool.
So yeah,
Cool.
me, Kevin Nash, and all the Bullet Club got arrested, and we broke out of jail and started beating up all the cops. It was great.
It's another Wednesday night, huh?
That's it.
Another Wednesday night.
Just a regular Wednesday.
You can rent it. You can see it on Amazon Prime. Honestly, I've not even seen it yet.
How do you
but,
spell
That's
it? How do
awesome,
you
though.
spell it? How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
S-
Slaw.
No, SLAW.
Okay.
Well, by the way,
SLA Law.
SLA Law.
SLAW.
S Law.
No, I
Lisa
haven't-
mentioned earlier that you
Love
wanted to do a little something something. Is it about that time?
Me?
I thought I got my Shotsky card. Did you re-administrate me, Mickey, with her doll eye?
So, ladies, we had Lisa take on the
I'm the
role of
Shotmaster,
Shotmaster. Probably the
which
worst
is
decision
bad.
we've made in our lives because
It was a terrible decision. We had to take her Shotmaster pass away for like at least an episode because she overdid it.
everything
We
seemed
did
pointing to her. It was like, this is a good moment. Let's do a shot. Oh, it's a sad moment. Let's do a shot. Hey, it's been 10 minutes. Let's do a shot.
Oh my
And then
god.
remember, I was telling them before the show, Jess and Amber, I was like telling them, okay, I'll wait till we do this part and then I'll do the shot. But then Val started talking and I go,
Always.
shot? And then she started laughing and I was like going,
God.
I've been there, Lisa. So what are we doing?
Well, we just want to do a cheers with you guys because we're so happy to have two fabulous grown-ass women on the show, ODB and of course, Amber's debut on GAW TV. So cheers, ladies, to our favorite saucy lady, ODB.
Yeah.
She's killing it, guys. She's killing it.
My arm fell asleep there.
We'll have you guys back for sure.
Were you holding your sauce up? Did you hold your sauce up because there's so much sauce in this bottle?
It's so saucy.
That's why your arm fell asleep.
You know what I've been doing while I've been. You know what I've been doing? Shake weight.
There you go. Make sure that top.
Oh my God, I can hear it.
Ladies, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Love you guys so much. We'll have you back, of course. Lisa is obviously representing the shirt of ODB, as am I.
Yeah.
All the links that you need are in our YouTube description. And speaking of YouTube, please make sure that you like this video. Make sure, even if you're a loyal fan, make sure that you're subscribed to our channel. Click that bell icon to enable notifications. And there is more fun to be had right here on GAW TV. A lot of cool stuff happening. Podcast is happening very soon. Patreon.com/GAW TV. We have new rewards all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you to Amber and ODB. Cheers to you ladies for being
Cheers
here.
to you, ladies.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Jess, can we get a bam?
Grown-ass women, just gossip women.
I can freaking talk to you guys for another 3 hours.
Jess, can we get a final bam? One final bam, pretty please?
Oh yeah. Here,
One.
no, just
Bam
hold
it
on.
up, baby.
Hold
Wait.
up.
What?
Wait, Jess, go in front of the camera, just you, because we're gonna Zoom chat it.
We need
Oh,
one
God.
final bam for the evening.
All right, one final bam. Boom!
Yeah.
This is the word to go, yo.